Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel ComputerVerse. In today's video, we are gonna talk about Microsoft Word and how to use it. If you have ever worked with Microsoft Word before, or if you are not at all familiar with it, by the end of today's video, you'll be proficient in using Microsoft Word. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about how and where you can get Microsoft Word. While most PCs nowadays come with Word and Microsoft Office pre-installed. If you have Word installed on your device, just press the Windows plus S key and search for Word. In the best match, you will see Word application. If you already have Word installed, you can click on this and go forward. If you don't have Word installed, be with me right there. I will teach you how to do that. So to install Microsoft Word, go to the URL office.com. On office.com, when you land on this website, it will look something like this if you are not signed in. So if it asks you to sign in, just press on this sign in button. Pick your account and maybe it will ask you for your password and email ID, but for me I had already signed in earlier before, so it didn't ask me. If it asks you, put the password and you will land right here. Now this is the home page of Office 365. On the top right corner you are able to see this Office 6 Install Office button. Click on the drop down menu and click on Office 365 apps. If you have an Office 365 subscription, you will be able to see this option. When you click on this option, it will give you some instructions and the installer file will get installed. After you follow the steps to install the Office 365, Word, Excel, PowerPoint and a few more apps included in the Office 365 subscription will be on your device. After installing Office 365, you can close this and now you can again search for Word and go ahead and open the application. Alright, so once you open Microsoft Word, you land on the home page of Microsoft Word. On the top, you can see there are some templates from which you can start from, or you can pick up a blank document. Right here, you can start a new document by clicking right here and searching for some more templates. You can open a recent file. And now what you can do is, if you have a document which you need to use very frequently and you don't want to always find it through the file explorer all the time, so what you can do is, when you scroll your mouse over these recent documents, you see this thumb pin option. Once you click on this thumb pin, this document gets pinned. Now you can see this document in the pinned section. Once you are done and you don't want to appear it on the pinned screen again, you can again click on this thumb pin and it will get unpinned. So now let's move forward and choose a blank document to choose from. Once you open Microsoft Word and choose a blank document, congratulations, you are using Microsoft Word. And now you are on a Word document. You can start typing. Hello. Welcome to my channel. You can type anything. So now let's start from the first. Let's start from the home tab. Whenever you create a document, even when you choose a template, it will land on this home tab by default. Here you have multiple tools to format your text. You have some paragraph options, you have some styles, you have some editing, voice editor, and some other add-ins. In a moment I will explain all of these. So what is formatting? Well, the bolded text, the italicized text, the underlined text, the size of the text, the color of the text, the underline of the text, all this is included in the formatting. So now what all can you do with formatting? Let me show you. Once you select a piece of text, that piece of text would be getting formatted. So maybe I want to bold it, I want to italicize it, I want to underline it, I want to highlight it with a color, I want to change the color of the text. You can do anything you want to do right here. One thing which I wanted to show you here is that whenever you select something with your mouse right here, it also gives you this quick formatting tab. Whenever you are using your document in whatever tab you are, you can simply select the text and this quick formatting panel will open. From here you can do the same controls. You have this font size, font type, and font color, bold, etc. So now one thing which I wanted to show you is the format painter. You might have noticed the small paintbrush icon right here. So what does this do? Maybe you have spent a whole lot of time formatting your text and you want to add the same type of formatting to another piece of text, for example, my channel name. What you can do is you can bring your cursor to the text from where you want to copy the formatting. Now click on this paintbrush icon and now you will see this cursor with a paintbrush. Just bring your cursor to the text and drag your cursor to the text where you want to paste the formatting. Once you release your mouse, you will see that the same sort of formatting, exactly same formatting appears here. Now, I have a tip for you guys. For those who don't prefer using their mouse and prefer using more of keyboard. So you have a keyboard shortcut for this. Let me just type the name of the channel once again. And now bring your cursor right here. Press Ctrl, Shift and C and then select the text and press Ctrl Shift V. Here you can see that again the same kind of formatting has appeared onto this ComputerVerse. The next thing I wanted to show you is the paragraph. The paragraph pane does a lot with your paragraph. What you can do is you can add a bulleted list, you can add a numbered list, you can add some other type of multi-level list. You can align your text to the middle, right or left, and you can also sort your text. So now, for example, let me type a few social media platform names. For example, WhatsApp, YouTube, and Facebook. Whatever you are typing and you want to sort it alphabetically, you can just select the text and click on this A to Z icon. Once you select, you can sort using paragraphs. Yes, I want to sort it paragraphs. The type is text and I want to sort it ascending. So now let's click on OK, and now you can see that my text has been sorted in an alphabetical order. Now the next thing I want to show you is the styles menu. You might have noticed the styles menu, but have you ever wondered what can this do? Well, I'll tell you what it can do and how this can be useful as well. First of all, let's come a bit downwards in the document. And now, maybe you are a teacher and working on some notes to give it to your students. And you want to segregate the notes in headings. So what you can do is, you can add a heading right here, and let's say these are names of social media platforms. So I'll just type social media platforms, and maybe I want to give it a heading. Once I give it a heading, you will see that it gets formatted according to the heading. Now, what is the need of these headings? Well, if you have a very long document, for example, you have very long document of 3 to 4 pages, what you can do is, once you return here and bring your mouse near to this text, you will see this black colored triangle appearing right here. You can click this and your document will all come inside this heading. So it basically gets collapsed. You can open this and you can close this. In this way, if you want to print some text and you want to show only the heading, you can collapse this, or if you want to show the printed part, you can also open it. What you can also do with the heading is you can modify the heading if you do not like it. Right click on the heading and click on modify. Once you click on modify, you can have a bunch of controls. Maybe you want some other style of text. You want some bigger style and you want to change the color. You can do that. Now, what it is going to do is, if I have another heading, for example, my channel, I click here. So what it does is, instead of me going and formatting each and every heading one by one from this font pane, it will do all of it for me for the whole document. It will search for all the headings I have implied and format it in the same way. If you are still not contented, you can always click on modify and then change it. Once you change it again, it will look for all the headings in the document and it will change it accordingly. The next thing I want to show you here is this dictate menu. Now, if you are tired of typing down things, or if you are not good at typing maybe, and you want to speed up your job a bit, you can open this dictate menu. So what you can do is, you can dictate your text and Word will type it for you. Let me show you how it can be done. Click on this dictate and now it will load. Now when you press on this, okay, so now you can see that Word is typing for me. Isn't it cool? Exclamation mark. Now when you want to stop the dictation, you can again press on this microphone button and you can again start it with the microphone button. So now one thing which I think could be improved in this dictate menu is that You might have noticed that I had to speak exclamation mark to add exclamation mark. It does not understand when you intonate the text or you speak the text and maybe you are asking a question. It does not understand if you are asking a question or not. You have to always say the punctuation mark so that word adds it for you. But overall, it does a pretty good job right there. Now, maybe you are working on some text and maybe there is a word which is not officially recognized by word dictionary. Maybe it will not be able to spell it that correct, but later on you can always edit it. The next thing I want to show you is the editor. So maybe you have always seen these red zigzag lines appearing underneath your text. This states that there is some spelling or grammatical error right here. So now what you can do is you can choose this editor mode, and editor mode will check for spelling, grammar and writing suggestions for your text for your whole document so that you're confident enough if you want to present your document somewhere. Now you can either press on this editor button right here or you can press F7 key on your document. So now here it shows me that it gives me total 3 suggestions, 2 spelling and 1 formality. So now before we move on to the insert tab, I wanted to show you the feature of OneDrive. Now you can see that this autosave is on. Let me switch it off so that I can show you all the steps. Now this autosave button stands for the OneDrive. When you switch this on, this document gets uploaded to your OneDrive. Now, what is OneDrive? OneDrive is basically a cloud storage space created by Microsoft. When you purchase Microsoft Office, Microsoft OneDrive also gets installed. So, let me tell you the benefits of using Microsoft OneDrive. When you switch autosave on, what this does is whenever I make some changes into my document, for example, you can type maybe something, right? So when you're typing something and you make some changes, you can see after the name of the document, it is saying saving. So what this basically does is anytime you make any change, this gets uploaded to the OneDrive and gets automatically saved. So maybe you are working on a document and you have not switched on the auto save, and you get to know that the battery level of your computer or your laptop is very low. It's going to shut down in a few moments and you don't have time enough to save your document. So this taking the step to uploading it onto the OneDrive can save you from such circumstances from where you lose your document and your hard work. Now the next thing you can do is maybe you made a few changes into your document, but you felt that the previous version of my document looked better than what it does now. So what you can do is you can look for the version history only when you upload your document into the OneDrive. Let me show you how this can be done. Go to File, Info and Version History. This is what you are looking for. When you click on version history, you can see that there are two versions of my document. One of later night and one of the day. Maybe I want to go back to the previous version. You can simply click on this and you will land on the previous version of your document. For now, let's close this.